on LETTA with Next Level Uncut, and I'm sitting here with Vanessa G. Cheeks, book, Conversations, and we're going to discuss a little bit about the book, what it entails, how did she come about doing the book and everything. Thank you for being here, Ms. Cheeks.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. So, Conversations in the Dark, what exactly is this about?
It is about people who are affected and infected with the virus that causes AIDS.
Okay.
Well, I'm infected, and my daughter's affected because, her story's in there too.
Okay.
My sister's story's in there too, and because they're affected because of me, because I'm infected. So it's just me telling my story without hesitation, with me just telling it how I see it, and and just having it out there, just letting
What
everybody know.
made you decide to tell? Because this is such. I know when people get the virus, HIV, and everything, they want to keep it secret. Which I really don't understand why sometimes, and I've been so into reading your book because it's like, wow, I've known personal family members that have had it. I've known friends that have had it. What made you decide to talk about it?
It was time.
Okay.
It was time.
Right.
First of all, it's still here. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
And I did not want another person to come up positive without me telling my story, without me saying, look, this can happen. Like, stop it. Really, cut it out.
And it is not like you're a bad person, because that's what most people affect when they get it. Right.
Yes, and PC, people think that, because of how it does you, because of how it leaves you, and how crazy you look, and how your body just deteriorates. People think that you did something so perverted.
Right.
But no, you didn't. You just either had sex with the wrong person, or you used, the wrong needle from the wrong person, or whichever the case may be. So, no, you didn't. What is wrong with making love?
Exactly.
Come on, it's a beautiful thing. People are born with it, are born making love. So come on. And I just want people to know, you have to be careful. Like I look at everyone as being a liar when it comes to, when it comes to sexuality. Like, okay, so you say you don't have it, but did you get tested?
Exactly.
Okay, if you got tested, I need to see your paperwork. Or let's go get tested together,
Exactly.
Because when I first found out, it was real crazy because I'd heard what the doctor said, but I kept going back because I was like, no, it's got to be wrong.
Right.
And then finally I told the nurse, I said, but I know I can pass it. She looked at me, she said, really? This is not a test you can pass, honey.
Exactly.
You have it. So that's how it went. But what I really hate is when people say they have full-blown AIDS. Like, oh my gosh, he has full-blown AIDS. Okay, you only...
There's a difference.
It's like, stop it. What?
Right.
First of all, what is full-blown?
Right.
Okay. I don't hear people saying she has full-blown cancer. Okay, you have HIV, which is the virus that causes AIDS. Then you have AIDS, which, can take your life. So where do full-blown lies in there?
Right.
It's horrible just having HIV.
Of
It's
course.
horrible just having it. So why do you have to put full-blown?
Right.
And I think that's where the stigma comes out, where people don't want to tell. Because when you hear full blown, what do you think? You think, first of all, when full blown, it's like a building blowing up and debris everywhere and everybody's getting hurt.
Okay, stay away from that person.
Because she's going to blow.
Right. So it's like, okay.
And it's not. And I keep telling people, and I have the biggest arguments with people because they still want to use that term. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, wake up, stop it.
Get educated, right.
Yes.
So you pretty much... Do you go to different places talking about it?
When it's time, when they call me, when they call me, I'll come.
Okay.
When they call me, I'll come. So if you call me, you say, Vanessa, look, I got young kids that need to talk. Can you come? And I'm like, yeah, okay. Just
and you
give me
talk about
directions.
unprotected sex.
I talk about the whole thing. The whole thing. Yeah.
Okay. How did your family take it?
Oh, wow. My sister, I think sometimes my sister still is in denial. Though she says she's not, because she'd be like, you don't look like it. You never complain. Well, no, because life is beautiful. I've learned how to live life on life terms, My thing is, as long as you still have a day to live, you still have hope.
That's right.
And my thing is, when I have gotten sick and unto death, and God still saw me to be here. So my thing is, God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of life. So I am going to be there. I'm going to live like never before.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make sure that I tell it wherever I go that this is what's going on with me.
Right.
And try to make a difference for everyone.
Yeah. So, and that's, like I said, because I knew someone personal to me, and he didn't share it. Yeah. And that's what I guess I got angry with, because it was like, why not? You know? And I know you were trying to explain to me why before and everything, but still, it's just because you know, all right, we're in the medical field, maybe we could have helped.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because he wasn't ready.
Right.
When they're not ready, there's nothing you can do. You know, it's when they're ready, that's when you can say, okay, this is what's going on, and I can tell.
Yeah.
But they weren't ready. And, and unfortunately, he wasn't ready.
Right.
And there was no way he could get ready in enough time.
Right, because now it's too late, and I can't even ask.
Yeah,
Right.
and the crazy thing is, I tell people, therapy is not just for the person who has the virus. It's for the people who are affected also. So you might want to come with me to a couple of groups.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to ask you. Do you go to groups, and do you have?
Yeah, you do the highest, and they have groups, and you can go and just tell them. Say, look, I just need to hear something. I just need some closure or something.
Because like you said, the family needs
because then I
healing
know
as well, and we don't understand, like you said, why. Because I grew up with a close family, and we're still close.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, my family they were so close, really, and I was not ready to tell them. Because no matter what, you don't want them to shoo you away.
Okay.
You don't want them to start, planning, you don't want them, first of all, I've been around people who family has, they have special plates and glasses for them. And, every time you would go there, I would see the look on the girl's face. I'm like, oh my God, really, this is serious. And they didn't know.
Yeah.
So, nobody wanted to be put in that, in that predicament where, I'm not being loved, I'm not feeling loved by people whom I love. And unfortunately, HIV and AIDS is not a virus that people are open-handedly coming and hugging.
Yeah.
So I think if the more you educate yourself, the more you educate people, the better off it would be. And maybe the stigma would come to an end.
Well, the book so far, I just started the book like an hour and a half ago, and I'm halfway through the book. The people in the book, are they real fiction about?
Some of them are real.
Okay.
The majority of them are fiction.
You have to read this book, everyone, okay? Conversations in the Dark. Are you on Facebook?
I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
I'm on Twitter. My Facebook, I have 2 Facebook accounts. I have one that was just for me and my friends. But people, I allow everybody to be my friend now on Facebook. It's Vanessa Wade Cheek, and then the one that's basically for HIV and AIDS awareness is Vanessa G Cheek.
Okay.
And my Twitter name is Gentle One.
Oh. That's nice.
And the reason why is Gentle, it's Gentle, Gentyl, and the number 1. This is why I did it, because my daughter's name is Jennifer. My son is Tyler, so I went Genty.
Oh, unique.
Yeah, and my Gmail account is gentleness, Gentylnes @gmail. So I try to do it.
Yes. How long did it take you to write this?
Actually, it took me less than a year. It took me less than a year. It took me like 3 years to get it published because my parents got sick. My dad got sick first, and I had to take care of him. And when people don't understand, when you become a caregiver, everything that you do for yourself, it comes second.
Yes.
It's like, okay, let me take. Even though we know now that we should take time for us, because if we don't have time for us, how can we take care of others?
Exactly.
But when it's your parent, it's everything falls. So
right.
So that's the reason why it took 3 years.
Okay. But are you thinking about doing any more?
Yeah, I have one now. I took one of the girls' stories in there, and I'm going to make her friends with a couple other people in there, so you can see how it all transfers.
Okay, great. I am so glad. It's been a pleasure meeting you. It's a pleasure reading your books. I will definitely go online. I will have everyone follow. Remember, I'm going to share. So when you see my stuff come up on Facebook,
Please share.
please click on Vanessa Cheeks, Conversations in the Dark. I thank you so much for coming out, giving us your time. God bless you. I would, what can I say? It's really been a pleasure. Is there anything else you want to just like tell young people out there, you know, and adults, not just young people?
Yeah, well, young people, you have to realize it can happen to you. Like, you're not, you're just not, you fall into the spectrum of getting HIV and AIDS. It's not just you. It's not just the old folks now.
Yeah.
You can get this virus.
And that's what they think. A lot of them think they're just so invincible to things.
Yes.
And it comes not just for HIV, but to like getting any type of STD.
Yeah.
Because it's not, you don't just get it, like you said, just through sex. I mean, I know a little bit of something, and I know there are some that can be born, but now there's medication and everything where kids don't get it.
It's different. There's a lot of different scenarios with that. If you take the medication like you're supposed to when you're pregnant, there's a chance that your child may not have the virus.
Okay.
You can get it, through sex.
Yeah.
Breast milk to breast milk.
Yes.
And
Needles and
I can't
all
even think.
that.
Yeah, and through syringes,
Syringes and everything. Okay.
So you have to be very careful. It's just not like a one-side deal. You have to be very careful.
Right.
And just because you're, just because you're here and you think you're okay, your partner may not be. So I say, always ask and always go get tested. It's so easy.
Educate yourself. That's also another thing.
Yes.
Educate yourself, because like she said, it doesn't have to be you did something wrong or you were a bad person while you attracted the virus. Right. Right, okay. Well, I thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Ms. Cheeks, for coming out. God bless to you.
Vanessa.
Vanessa, thank you, Vanessa, for coming out. I am Letta with Next Level Uncut. Till next time, God bless.
Thank you.